welcome to my little channel. Here with my first look at the new Farming Simulator 22 and having a look at see what new features the game has. And so far what I've found is pretty cool actually. It's game changing really for console. Anyway, but before we do any of that, I'll jump to the menus. This is the shop menu. There is a ton of vehicles in here. This is all your vehicle menus. You got your small, medium, large tractors. Everything you need. You got forklifts, skid steers or bobcats, telehandlers, a lot of different telehandlers. I'm glad they kept the Class Scorpion, that thing's pretty good, and the JCB. But this here is new. This thing here. Apparently this is for your silage. When you put your big silage clamp or silage bunker silo on your farm, you get this, and this can scrape it into your bunker silo with the big blade. And yes, it's a new piece of gear in the game, which is pretty cool. I haven't yet to use it, so I don't know what it's exactly like, but new bit of gear. Also, it's new is this guy. We never had a Fendt forage harvester back in FS19, but we have one now in FS22. And there's new brands of tyres. So we've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, that's a new one. That wasn't in FS19. Midas was in FS19. BKT, that's a new one. Redestein, that's a new one, if I've said that right. That's a new tyre brand. And then back to Trelleborg. And you have your options for wide and normal. Same with Continental, you just get wides. BKTs, you get normal and standard. Same with Redesteins. So that's pretty cool. There are some new tractors, like this guy's new, he's a little narrow fella. That's for if you decide, because they've brought in grapes and olives into the game, so you can use these little narrow tractors to get between the rows of trees. So that's pretty cool. Put a wide tyre on the back, that's pretty cool. Same with that brand. And then we got this one. This is a first for FS series that I know of, is a methane powered tractor. That's by New Holland, so that's pretty cool looking thing. That's new. So there's also a methane filling station you can buy, put on your farm for this. Then you can add a front weight or a standard attacher, up to you. I like how it drops when you put the weight on, that's pretty cool. So that's new. That's also new, that little Fendt, little narrow guy, for going in the olives and the grapevines again. Most of them are pretty standard. We had Zeta, pretty sure in FS19. Class, Case, Linda. Actually, I think it was that one we had in FS19, so Zeta would be new, I think. That's cool. What else is there? Happy to see that the John Deere X9 harvester's made another appearance. That one was a mod in FS19, had a massive tank on it, which it doesn't have in this one. Just has a European version and a United States version. Doesn't change much. US version gets wider tracks, that sort of thing. So it's pretty good. What else is in? This is all your tools. So there's more categories. We did have trailers we had in FS19, auger wagons, all the headers we had, potato and the beet technology we had in FS19, same with the sugarcane, the cotton. This one's new, the grape technology. So this is a little tree pruner for your grapes. It's pretty cool, pulls off all the dead leaves and stuff, so that's new. That's a new fertilizer, so it like fans it out in a mist direction through the vents there in the back. That's new, we never really had that sort of thing in FS19. So that's kind of new, something different to play around with. A couple of new little grape trailers. They just get bigger as you go. Also, what else is new is this stone picker category, because there's now field stones in your field, so you have to pick up one of these guys. Here's just a little one, and that's the next one up. And then you got the Scorpio, big flash looking one. So they pick your stones up off your field. So as far as I know, when you buy a new field and you cultivate it or plough it or whatever for the first time, it'll drag stones from under the ground to the top of your field, and then this thing just picks the stones off. And the other cool benefit with that is you can actually sell the stones at a sell point on the map, so you can actually make money from doing that. Mulches is a new one as well, so these are a bit like exactly what they are. They're mulches, but they work best for grapes and olive farming, so you can, I guess, mulch what's on the ground around your crops. A few different ones there. They get bigger as you go up. We had ploughs, we had cultivators, we had disc harrows, we had powered harrows, subsoilers. Spaders are new. You can use them on your ground instead of a plough, so it'll plough your field, and that which prepares your ground for the next harvest. Also, you might notice up in the top right corner next to it says balance, because I'm on PS5, they have actually upped the slot count. So on FS19, when you're building your farm, buying equipment, you only had 1,299 slots to do that with. Now you have 5,155. So yeah, you can put a whole lot more equipment on your farm if you wish. This one, which is pretty cool. Seeders we had, planters we had, rollers we had. In this actually serve a bit more of a proper purpose, so you can actually roll this across the top of your field. and it'll improve the upper layers of your soil, which in turn in this game will actually make the yield of your crop better. Sprayers, fertilised manure, all that's the same. This is new, the grassland category. So you've got this guy here, which looks a bit like a cultivator with a roller on it. And you can add fertiliser to that by the look of it, and you just roll that over your grass fields. Same with the roller and that one. They're all rollers to a certain point. We can add a seeder onto that. So you actually lay new grass seed and stuff like that. So that's a new category to the game. We had tedders, wagons, windrowers, balers, bale loaders, bale wrappers, chainsaws. Yeah, we had pretty much all them categories as well. Animals. Yep. Animal transport. Yep. Levelers, that's tractor mounted levelers for your chaff and silage and bunker silos and stuff. You put that on the front of your tractor. You can move it around. You got your compactors, which we had FS19. Pretty much all the rest of those categories are the same, except for winter equipment. Winter equipment is new. We never kind of had that in FS19. So you, straight up in winter, you got a salt spreader for melting snow on roads and stuff. Then you've got your snow plough blades that you can attach to your tractor and push snow. Push snow out of the way, obviously. Under belt systems, these are all the same. We had these in FS19. These two are new. That's a big auger pipe. That's pretty cool. And then you've got actually the massive one, which can pretty much load your silos. That's pretty big auger wagon, that one. So that one's actually new to the game. Shop's still the same. You got your big bags, and you got your actual big bags that aren't on a pallet. Got your pallets of liquid fertilizer, solid, poplar, sugarcane, tree saplings for planting seeds. This is new. These two are new. So this is bond silage. It's an additive for silage which improves, apparently it says it increases your yield. So I guess that's, you add it to your silage and it can improve your silage, I'm guessing. This is new too, your mineral feed. You can add that to your TMR mix now in FS22. We didn't have this in FS19. So when you make your cow food up or your total mix ration, your TMR, you don't have to add this, but you can add it if you want to play with a bit more realism. And then just all your hay bales. But a feature that's really cool in this game is I'll drive one of these back. But if I'm here in single player and I want both these back at my farm, I can go into my map like this. This is the game changer. This is cool. So once you're in the map, that's your normal overview of the map. They've added the little vehicle icons here to your map, even the trailers, harvesters, car. That's pretty cool. We never had that. A truck. That was never in FS19. Just had dots like that. But that's just equipment. But anyhow, the game changer is you can come here, click on this tractor, Then you come down to the menu, down the left hand side you go to the steering wheel icon, which is this one, which is your workers menu. This is really cool. So once you're in here, you select a vehicle. So it's at the shop at the moment. That's the shop area on this map. This is Elm Creek. I want that tractor back here on my farm. So once I bring this back here, I can then press triangle like it says down the bottom, set my destination. I can then press R3 to select it, and then I can select which way I want my vehicle to park. So I'll park him that way, then I press select again, and then up the top, now it's not going to do it. Okay, hang on, I'll have to move something. It is a bit, I think it needs an update. But we'll see how that goes. We'll try again. So you click on that. Marker here. Set destination. Now it says go to, so now it's driving to the target, that tractor. And he is off out the shop, just like that, on his way back to the farm. So the worker is doing that for me, he's taking that back. So I can now drive this one back to my farm. That is really cool. That is an awesome feature. I never had that on FS19 or on console at all, so that is really handy, especially for single player. It technically is a job for a worker, so you will have to pay money for it. As you can see, he's up ahead there, and he's turning into the farm, and he will park in the direction that I chose. That is awesome. We'll bring this guy over here for now. Another feature that I like in this game, and we'll get to it in a minute, is to do with bales. And this is really cool too. I was going to do it with grass bales, but then I heard the textures for tedding and that have gotten so much better, so. And all the new sounds, like every little sound on all the machines opening is there now. Didn't get all that with FS19. Like, that is just so awesome. So we'll have a look at the tedding texture. This will turn the grass into hay normally by drying it. I just wanted to show off the textures that they've done. Look at that. Actually looks like it's flicking grass. That is really cool. That just looks so good. And the graphics on this from FS19 to this, they're just so much crisper and a lot sharper. There's a lot more finer details that you can see on equipment. Yeah, that animation of the grass It's just so good. So let's see if the windrower has some nice textures done to it as well. This is so cool. All the animations, so smooth. Look at that detail. You can see all the little bolt heads. Everything. So good. There they are, little bolt heads. Hydraulic rams, all the hoses. That is really cool. So we'll windrow our grass. Just turn that off, turn around. Line him up. Not the best driver, but I do what I can. One thing I am bummed about with this new one is I used to play FS19 with my Logitech heavy duty side panel. It doesn't work with this one. Whether that will get fixed in the future, I don't know. But yeah, that's a real bummer. Okay, so tedding hasn't really changed. Sorry, windrowing I should say. Textures haven't changed much on it. Even all the engine sounds are cool. This is what else I like too. We didn't have this in FS19. So I have my baler on now. And we can actually change the size of our bale. So if you look at the menu in the top left corner, hold R1, and right down the bottom it says press R3 to change bale size. Right now it's at 125, I can go to 150, 180, and back to 125. So let's see if we can have enough here to do all those sizes. So we'll get a 125 out. Wow, even the animation of that picking up the grass has changed. That looks so good. Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to have enough grass to get all three sizes out. It's a bummer. Okay, so the smallest bale size is 4,500 litres. Then you just, once it's beeping like that, L1 triangle, lets out the bale. Close that up again. I'll see if I can get a 150 out. Probably pushing it. And I'll probably be out of grass. Oh, into the tree. That's good driving. Snide. That's the way. Oh, get off the tree. The tree there. Anyway, back to baling. Oh, will I get it? I probably won't get it. Look. Something tells me. Yes, it has automatic drop. I don't have any more grass. Let's see if I can get some. I'll move that baler. So that looks like it's going to go up to 6,000 litres for the next bale. Another thing with bales I want to test is if we have a bale limit. Because we had a bale limit in FS19. We could only make and produce from our farms 200 bales, whether it be round or square. I want to see if in this one it will, if it will work like the slot count. Whether they've raised the bale limit, even if it's still a bale limit, that doesn't bother me. But if they've raised the bale limit, that will be cool. So now we'll see what the liming textures look like. Oh, that looks nice. Wow, they've done a good job on their texturing. Giant software. Some of these textures are so nice compared to FS19. That actually looks like white powder, which is, and that's basically what lime is. That is cool. That is so nice. Just park him out of the way. Have my fertilizer. And this is cool too on our not all fertilizers, but on this one you can change the working width. So again, R1, L1 on these, and then R3. So hold L1, press R3, you can go from 15 meters right out to 42. Look at that. The field's done in no time. Animation looks really cool. That looks more realistic than what FS19 did. I like that. Sounds of them tractors, that is so cool. Alright, another cool feature too, after that, is the sleep trigger dynamic has changed. In FS22 you had to wait until it was 7 o'clock at night to sleep at your sleep trigger. In this one you don't have to do that anymore. You just pick what time of day you want to wake up. So you just come up to here, which is the sleep trigger on your house. Press your L3. What time do you wish to wake up? So you can pick any time of the day, all the way from, so you can sleep any time you want now. So I'll go for 8 o'clock in the morning, and you get this cool little animation of the sky. Sun goes down, it's dark, crickets chirp, sun will come back up. We go, we have early morning, like even the colours in the sky, that looks so good. Clouds, birds in the background, the ambient noise is so good. But yes, that sleep trigger is unreal. Like, so I can just go back again, bang, 8 o'clock, boom, sleep, right through to 8 o'clock the next morning again. We never had that on FS19. It was a bit of a pain. You really had to wait till the in-game clock clicked over to 1900 before it would let you sleep. But yeah, now don't have to. That is insane. That is so good. Now my grass has grown back. It's a little bale. Like we rolled that. We can't pick that up. That one's too heavy. Okay, so I'll just get, where's my tractor? It's that one, I think. Is it that one? Yep. Move that little bale out. See if I can bale some more, and I'll show you the different sizes of the bales. Where's my Fendt tractor? There it is. So we'll get this guy. Quickly mow this grass and I'll finish some baling. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. I like the farming games. They're pretty relaxing, really. Might not be your thing, that's okay. But yeah, the way this game looks is just awesome. I love how that mower worked. Yet my PTO shaft isn't even connected. That's funny. This tractor just looks so good. Oh, one other little thing. PS5, if you turn on the menu, it's reflective beacons. It's not much, but that's pretty cool. FS19 never had a beacon reflection. That is awesome. Can turn that off in the menu if you don't wish to have it on. If it plays up with you somehow or it just annoys your eyes or whatever, you can turn it off. This also does have seasons in the base game. FS19 season was a mod. You had to download from the mod hub and select it on your game if you wanted to play with seasons. In this, seasons is part of the base game. It's a bit of a light seasons, like it's not as involved as the mod was in FS19, but it's in here anyway. Yes, you can turn it off. The season cycles still continue on the map that I've noticed so far, but you can still plant any crop any time of the year, and that sort of stuff. As if you have actual seasons turned seasonal growth, and that turned on. You then have to plan what you plant. Where did I leave that? Tedder over there. Duh. Yeah, so when seasons are on, you actually have to look at the season calendar, and it will tell you, pretty much point out what crops grow in what season, when to plant them, when they'll be ready to harvest. If you wish to do that, go down a more realistic farming adventure. That is there in the options. I will show you those options in a little bit after I finish these bales and some other stuff, so we can have a look. Those folding sounds, that's so cool. gonna make it. Damn tree. That'll be the bane of my existence on this field. Hopefully I can get the other two sizes out. The baler for you. Also, whether seasons are turned on or not, you can't make instant silage bales in this one like you could in FS19. So you could cut your grass, grow your grass, cut your grass, bale it, wrap it, and then it would or just automatically turn into silage. They've changed that in this version. And once you wrap it, it has to sit for a certain amount of time before it'll change into silage. So, yeah, just take note of that. Oh, some deer running around my farm. Where with you, deer? Go get this baler and see if I can make these other two bale sizes for you. And we'll do a comparison. So it's 6.5. Ooh, nice. It's an extra 2,000 bigger. That's cool. Okay, so let's change that to a 180. Okay, let's see if we can get a 150. Probably not, because bugger. Alright, that's cool though. We're going from a 4,500 litre. We can go up to a 6.5. That is cool. It is actually bigger. It tells you how much it weighs down the bottom right corner. It's a bale owned by me. Hay is It's made of hay. It's 6,500 litres. Weighs 340 kilos. 235. That is cool. That is unreal. Next one I want to have a look at is the textures out the back of the harvester. Oh, the choppers and stuff are moving. That's nice. We'll harvest soybean, which is what this is. Let's see what it looks like. Oh wow. Actually looks like chopped up straw and stalks. That is really cool. I'll finish this row here and then I'll get on to the next aspect of FS22, which I thought was really cool. I'll just set a worker off here. That is really awesome. There's dust and everything. That is so cool. Alright, enough of that. This tractor will do. Another thing here we can do is you don't just have to sell the crop you grow. You can actually have it processed and turned into something else. So I have sorghum here in this trailer, for example. We can take this on our map when we go in here. There's this. These symbols. That's a bakery. Water tank. Fast food restaurant. Gas station. Grocery mart. Animal dealer. What's this factory? Sawmill. Johnson's Farmers Markets. Grain mill. That's where we want to go, I'm pretty sure. So we can actually sell our grain to the grain mill. Spinnery. Biogas plant. Oil mill. Debris crusher. That'd be where you sell your rocks. Grape processing unit. Goldcrest Valley. I should actually sell stuff to Goldcrest Valley. Nice. Okay, so I'm guessing we'll want the grain mill. So I can go to here, I can create a job, go to Axion 960, I can then start job. Oh no. As my game just froze. Yep. I'll be back in it. Oh, has it? No. Alright, just move this out of the way. If there's no, I thought my game had froze for a minute there. I'll move that out of the way. Go back into our map. So we'll go create job, deliver to, okay, so we'll do that again. So into your menu, down to the steering wheel icon, you press on PlayStation, press X to create the job. Select the type of jobs. You can either just drive to the destination. We want it to deliver the sorghum, so we go to deliver. Feed and grain south. No, we want the grain mill. If you set it to looping, if you have all your stuff stored in the silo, he will just keep driving back and forwards and deliver your to the mill until your silo is empty. Or you could have no looping, which is fine. We'll put it on no looping for now because I don't have any other product. Okay, start job. He will deliver. It should drive itself to the grain mill and deliver that sorghum for us. So yeah, hopefully it will deliver. See if this works. If this works, like I said, this is game changing for farming on console. PC have had this type of thing in cosplay and all that type of stuff. Console never had that, so you used to have to drive it all the way to where you needed to sell it. by yourself, so yeah, don't have to do that anymore. You can send the worker off to do your delivery for you, and yeah, you can continue on with working on your farm. And he just went through the water crossing. Nice. I know the bridge was there. Yeah, once I get my way around this a bit more and some of the new dynamics, I'll look at putting a farming series back on my channel. Started my channel with a 16 episode farming series from FS19, so yeah, hopefully I can do more on this one. Here he goes, he's going to deliver the sorghum for us. Oh, that sound is so good. Then we can go get him to come back to the farm, which is just there. So I'll have him park here. So we just want to create the job again. Want to go to start job. We'll set destination. And now he's on his way back here. So now while he's doing that, let me see. I don't own a production site yet. So yeah, if you own a production site, I didn't know that, I just found that out here. So if you own a production site, so let's see, let's say, alright, so we'll go to farmland. Wonder if we can buy so you can't own that, so I'll have to put one in. Okay, so to put that in, you go to construction. There goes my tractor, that's cool. And then you'll go to production in the building menu here, go production. Yeah, there they are. So take goods and transforms them into different products. So we'd want the grain mill, 96,000. So you'd put this, so Just for example, wherever the farm is. Where have I gone? Bear with me guys, I'll find my farm. Not there. Oh, that's cool, there's a lake there. Alright, I'll leave that menu. What is he doing there? We will go set destination. Done. Okay, so it doesn't work perfectly. Oh, overpass. Nice. That's cool. These maps are so nice. Alright, so go to options. It's this, that one I think. Yep, so we'll turn save menu off. So we'll jump into the construction menu again. Productions, and we want that, for example. That's not the best. Oh, that's better. So we'll just place that there for example for now. What I'll do, this is how productions, hopefully I'll get this right, so how production lines work. So that's a grain. So we'll go to the shop, order some pallets, can we? So we'll buy some wheat. Alright. So we'll go pick that wheat up from the shop and we'll drop it at the production thing. And this is how you can, pretty sure, earn more money from just your crops. You don't have to sell them as a raw crop. You can get them turned into other stuff and then sell those. So just fill the trailer up. And the engine sounds of the, engine sounds. Better say that properly. My wife will correct me. But anyway, it's all in good fun. It's all a good laugh. Right, now that our trailer's full, we'll go back to the production farm. I'm pretty sure this we can turn into flour at the grain mill. And then you can take the flour to a bakery if you own a bakery. And then they can turn it into something else. And you can just keep going down the production chains. Now that I bought the grain mill, if I go back in here, to this one, I now have a production chain, so I can make wheat flour, barley flour, oat and sorghum flour. So I can bring wheat, barley, oat and sorghum here and it'll turn into flour. So I can come here, so I give that the wheat. So you put wheat flour in it, so 12,600. So then you go activate, the mill is now running, and hopefully it'll store my flour. So it does 5 cycles per hour. Cost is $1 per hour to make the wheat into flour. It's pretty cheap, really. It should appear here, I'm pretty sure. But I could be wrong. So I mean it's 150 litres of wheat makes 120 litres of flour. That's not too bad. So we still have contracts, that's cool. Making flour. That's what I might look at while we're here. It's contracts. So contracts is another way of making money on your farm. So we can do something different. So we can take harvesting ones. $7,000. For field 69 soybeans. So we can accept that by borrowing. So up the top I've accepted that. It says it's active. So let's see another. So maybe we'll do that one. We have 2 contracts going at once. That is awesome. We couldn't do that in FS19. Could only do 1 contract at a time. That is awesome. Okay, so field 17 is field 70 is cultivating. What have I got for cultivating? Aha. So now I can go gonna work. I can. So we find a field. There's field 70. Two seconds. So there's field 70. So I go, great job. Field work. Target position. Okay, so what if I did it this way instead? Set destination. He's on his way to that job. Okay. So next one, harvesting is field 42. This is cool. Then I can set back in here. Field, oh that's, so I can go to field 69. Where's 69? 69 is here. So I can go set. He's on his way. He's on his way. Oh, where's the John Deere? There it is. Now we can get him down here as well. next contract is field 42. This is cool. Field 42. Target. Done. Oh, my game's froze again. Come on, no, there it goes. Forty-two. Where's field 42 again? Oh, over there. There it is. Set destination and boom. Off he goes. Flick through this. Okay, he's meant to be harvesting on field 69. And you're meant to be going there as well. So you can park there. Working it out as I go, working it out. Set destination. John Deere is on its way. How is it unreachable? Okay, this is a bit janky, but we're getting there. This guy made it here. Get him cultivating. Nice.